This is Brian Jack Holder, Libertarian candidate for Iowa's 3rd Congressional District. It is August 24th, 2018, and I'm here at the Veterans Plaza on Bayless Park in Council Bluffs, Iowa. I'm also the Pott County Libertarian Party chair, and I just helped Bobby Fairchild file his paperwork to get on the ballot for the Pott County Board of Supervisors. So the reason I brought Bobby over here to the Veterans Plaza is that I believe every American citizen has the right to run for public office, no matter what the office, and no matter what their chances of winning. They have the right to participate in the democratic process of self-government. So I'm going to turn the camera on Bobby now and let him say a few words, and then we'll start his campaign and help him out.
Hello, my name is Bobby Fairchild. I'll be on the ballot as Robert Fairchild, and I believe in individual liberty. That definition means I believe the individual is more responsible than the government, and I believe in capitalism. That means every transaction is voluntary. That does not mean the state should not be giving tax money to companies that operate in their district. So currently, what's been in the Iowa governor race, the issue has been brought up. In fact, Iowa sends $161 million to companies in the state of Iowa. We should not be doing that and using that $161 million to pay for emergency services, for services that will benefit the state, and also invest into a school system that actually can help kids for the 21st century, not the 20th century, not the 19th century. That is designed, the schools are designed to operate kids and get them functional for a factory job, because the future is not going back to the 1950s where everyone have a factory job. It's not those times anymore. And Donald Trump thinks we should go back to the 1950s, and he's been doing that by the trade policies, and the trade policies are going to affect farmers in Pottsboro County, because Iowa trades 25% of the crops grown in Iowa goes to China and companies that are based in China. So the tariffs is actually a bad thing, because the trade deficit where we have to meet with China, that is U.S. citizens buying goods and services from China, from people who that China Communist government have gave special permission for the black market back after Mao Zedong died, for to be stated as free market zones. That's why China is just like communist state that have a element of free market, but it's not actually a free market, because they have been okay by the government. And long the people in the free market support the current China leader, they don't get bugged by the Communist Party. But if they say something against the Communist leader, they get shut down or taken over. Pottsboro County is a great county. I am from Missouri Valley, Iowa.
Originally.
So I don't understand how the rural communities feels compared to Council Bluffs. I know how I have lived in Council Bluffs, in the Council Bluffs area the last 5 years. So I understand how people in Council Bluffs feel about the City Council of Council Bluffs and how they feel about the government of Pottsboro County, because everyone have their issues with the government. I understand that, I hear you, and I will vote to keep the government out of our lives as much as possible. I would vote down all tax increases, and I would push for home rule on marijuana. Marijuana can be legal in Pottsboro County. And
And the election is November
6th. See you guys on November 6th. We are going to have a lot of fun telling Pottsboro County and Council Bluffs they cannot just dictate our lives because they have comfy jobs at big companies that they can pay for the campaigns. I'm running this campaign on social media. I have a YouTube page at Robert Fairchild, and you can see all my political activism in the past 2 years, going back to 2016. I should re-say the YouTube page.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I have a YouTube page at Robert Fairchild. I have about videos up to 2016. The end of 2016, I started being an activist for liberty because I did not like how Donald Trump led the Republican Party to this more authoritarian of rule of law. I respect the rule of law, but we should not be punishing people for victimless crimes. And I've actually stood up to the city of Counts Bluffs for them wanting to have a fireworks ban inside the Counts Bluffs. The two city council members that want a fireworks ban, they do not have a vote. They're not able to have enough votes for a complete ban, but their colleagues are open to bending the Iowa law of fireworks if they can get permission from the state of Iowa. They have sent a letter. I'm planning to go get a copy of that letter before I can make a rebuttal myself and send that rebuttal letter to the state assembly, and I can also make it public by the non-prowl of Counts Plus. So, and I have, in my time as an activist, through 2017 and 2018, I have been publicly slandered and harassed by communists and socialists, and the biggest name who have been harassing me is Nebraska Antifa. They have gone to the point, they called when I went to meet them at Moyle Park. I was expecting them to be on top of the hill, they were at the bottom of the hill. So when I took a little victory lap, you can see that video at my YouTube page. On my Facebook page, they linked up my live stream and put a lot of comments fat shaming me, and also shaming me because I live with a disability called dyslexia. Since then, when I recently was at March for Our Lives, when David Hogg and his friends was out in Omaha, I got kicked out because they didn't want to answer my questions, so I shouted out, the Second Amendment is not for hunting, it's to hunt tyrants when the government becomes tyrannical. And so Antifa called David Hogg and his friends a conspiracy theory. That's how low they're willing to sink to discredit me. I have tweeted at them when they have tacked on Bacon, who's a House Representative in Omaha and Bellevue, and some other surrounding communities, and for defending the Second Amendment. And one of my Twitter followers on Main Streets of Counts Bluffs, there's another Twitter page and Facebook page you can follow me at. Individual retweeted one of my tweets. They gave her a very odd message and then blocked her. And then so Antifa will harass people that had not met me in person. And also you can follow me also at Robert Fairchild Liberty Activist on Facebook. I haven't posted a lot of stuff because I'm trying to focus on a campaign, and there's not a lot of stuff to Pottsville County because it's a great county, and I want to represent Pottsville County. It has a rich history. It's named after the Pottsville tribe that originally came from the Great Lakes. They voluntarily came out here, only to find out they had to be pushed even more far west because the U.S. government had the manifest destiny and pushed Native Americans to reservations, to the military, to defeat the American population that once was in this county before it even was a county. So,
All right.
this county has a lot of history of government abusing its power. Me, I would stand up to individuals who want to abuse the government power. I'm not afraid of any mob mentality or government officials that try to threaten me, but I do not go quietly in the night. I will fight for our liberties, and if you vote for me, I promise you, I will listen to you, and I will make solutions on the basis of my ideas, the best way to help you out. No, you might not agree with me, but you would know where I stand. And I graduated back in 2013 from Missouri Valley High School, and I ran for City Council in Missouri Valley. I did not win that race because the City Council member that has abused his power the most, his seat was not up, and when he was watching the debate, and when I attacked the City Council's record to chasing away jobs from Missouri Valley, he quietly walked out. I'm not going to name his name because I'm not sure if he's on the City Council anymore. So that's all about me, and I think this is a little bit of a long rant, but I want your vote because I want to help you to fight off the government.
All right. Well, thank you for running, Bobby. God bless you.